these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's the former MVP, HOU Altuve. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make it.
Berger steps on the bag for one. And now it's Christian Walker. Golden opportunity right here.
Walker
delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One down, runners at second and third. Up and in, and 1-1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Way high there. Now 2-2. Pena on third. Altuve over at second with one down. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. And there's a foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Nope, that's a ball.
In the dirt, runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Righty delivers. And that's downstairs and outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one.
The pitcher on here, Dane Dunning.
number 33.
And here is Isaac Paredes. First pitch just misses.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Tying run in scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. And it finds its way through for a hit. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Seager slings it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Pena Tosses to first. One out in the second. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him swinging. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim.
They say you win. 2 out, space is empty.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he botches it.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball pretty much middle. And that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Wyatt Langford. That one way inside. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Langford around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here at Daikin Park, Singy, these fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
'88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
1 up, 1 down. Pedro Leon up next for the Astros. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia really on his horse for this one. And a superb diving catch.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball one
that's
there.
out.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And now a two-out opportunity for Jose Altuve. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Runner on the move again. Swing and a miss.
No, he's safe.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
So 2 outs.
Hitter,
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, HOU Milner.
now pitching for the Rangers. Number 41, HOU Milner.
And that is out of play. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Runner takes off. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Jake Berger. Blanco back to work. And that's
Ball
down
1,
and
no
away.
strike.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Ball
Just
inside.
missed. The 2-1.
What do you
Berger
got?
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in safely. It's a double, and his 2nd hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty
Josh.
much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Peterson just got a piece of it.
That's ball 2.
Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter number 2,
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Flying to center his first time. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. The 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. Berger stands at second with 2 gone.
Two balls.
And a
One
pitch
strike.
out, but nothing going on. The 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Dubon makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Luke Jackson. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Luke Jackson.
And he deals. And there's a strike. Comes up empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. RBI single his last time up. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And he beats it. He's safe. Runner on at first with 1 gone. At the plate, Isaac Paredes singled and drove in a run his first time through. This one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Going to count 1 and 2. Man at first, 1 away. In the dirt, but kept close. That's a little bit low. Swing and a drive, deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Back-to-back base hits. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
There's a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air, right field. Garcia makes the grab on the run. The Lone Star Series rolls on. Here's Josh Young. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside.
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. To third, tag, got him. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Singled and scored his first time. And a foul ball. Heim measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round. back in 2013. Garcia, the base runner at first with one out. Myers pulls it down, and there's two gone. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the move. Pitch is
That's
low.
ball 2.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is back here in Houston. Digging in, Pedro Leon.
The right fielder, Pedro Leon.
In there at the knees.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 1 away.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Garcia settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Here's a tapper towards short. Seager tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. And that the Lone Star Series rolls on. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 66.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. Lays out. He's got it.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground. A dive. He's got it. The throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.